Let me go ahead and highlight up front that we are aware of the press reports alleging that 2 Russian missiles have struck a location inside Poland near the Ukraine border. I can tell you that we don't have any information at this time to corroborate those reports and are looking into this further. And so when we do have an update to provide, we'll be sure to do so.
Biden has said a few times that the U.S. will defend every inch of NATO territory. If these reports are true, what does that look like for the administration?
Yeah, thanks, Idris. So, as I mentioned, we're looking into these reports, don't have any information to corroborate them at this time, so I don't want to speculate or get into hypotheticals. When it comes to our security commitments and Article 5, we've been crystal clear that we will defend every inch of NATO territory.
Can this trigger World War III, my people? A Russian missile reportedly hit Polish territory and killed multiple people on Tuesday in an incident that immediately stoked fears of a World War-level conflict. It wasn't clear if the attack was intentional, although it immediately raised questions about how Poland's NATO allies will respond. Phrases like nuclear war and World War III have been floating around on social media ever since Russia invaded Ukraine in February. However, Russia has kept its attacks contained to Ukrainian territory ever since. Until now, it seems. So if Poland gets attacked, it can ask NATO countries to jump in and fight back. Russia didn't immediately explain the attack. Instead, its foreign affairs Twitter account was bragging about the capture of Ukraine's city of Mariupol while Poland and WWII were trending. Polish leaders did gather for a crisis meeting after the missile hit, AP reports. However, they didn't immediately go to NATO for help or issue a statement. In other words, it's not an automatic war, and Poland would have to be pretty bold to call for backup after a potential accident. But still, it's not a great possibility to even think about. I don't think anyone in NATO is dumb enough to start World War III over a typical Russian F***cup, political commentator Jeet here tweeted. But this stuff is dangerous and underscores why it'd be good to have robust back channels and ongoing diplomacy. NATO was founded decades ago to counter the threat of the then Soviet Union, and Russian President Putin has frequently criticized it and hinted at nuclear war if the Ukraine conflict gets any bigger. However, NATO nations have kept their troops out of Ukraine because no one, at this point, wants a major war. World leaders were slow to respond to the report, although Latvia's defense minister, Artis Pabriks, did pipe up pretty quickly. "My condolences to our Polish brothers in arms," he tweeted. Criminal Russian regime fired missiles which target not only Ukrainian civilians but also landed in NATO territory in Poland. Latvia fully stands with Polish friends and condemns this crime. Many online were quick to point out that Poland has to ask NATO for help first before everyone else gets dragged into a potential fight with Russia. And if this was a mistake on Russia's part, they'd be risking a lot by getting other countries involved.
This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV. Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV.